All right, cool. So I had just come from the gym. I'd say roughly was 1840, like 20 minutes ago. Rushed back to the dorm. Got all my shit. Just wanted to start recording because I don't get privacy here in tech school in the military. It's really fucking hard to get privacy. I like to record my videos in private, and that's just something that I just don't get. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. If a wasp flies on me, I'm gonna freak the fuck out and punch my camera. And if people try and fuck with the video, we just gonna rock with it. This is completely unscripted video. But for those of you guys who don't know me, if this is a new channel for you, I'm Chike. I like to make fitness content. Well, wrong. I like to make fitness advice. I like to give fitness advice. I have been working out for roughly almost a decade now. Um, and I'm just a pretty fit guy and a muscular guy. Not gonna lie, on my way here, random guy just asked me, and I quote, "What the fuck are they feeding you?" So I think that I've reached a point where people can say that like I'm valid enough to credible enough to give fitness advice. Either way, it's what I like to do. So this is the most valuable piece of fitness advice that I can give anybody is to focus on your records and focus on your performance. It's to focus on the work that you can do because your body adapts to whatever stress that you put on it. If you're the guy who goes to the gym and you're constantly worried about how you look and you're constantly worried about the progress that you're making as far as your aesthetics go and how you look, you're saying, "Oh man, my abs aren't showing. Oh, my pecs aren't getting big enough. My biceps are so skinny. My shoulders are so skinny." What you do is you pick a shoulder workout, you pick an ab workout, you pick a cardio or a hit workout, you pick a chest workout, and you find the metrics that work the best with you as far as the work that makes you easily track it, and I'll get into that in the next part. And then you try and fucking beat your records. You try and beat who you were yesterday. That's all you do. Every single time I go to the gym, every single time, every single week I say I probably add on a 5 or a 10 to the maximum amount to the maximum weight per set that I do. So I'm just gonna give you a rundown like an example. So with the dumbbell presses, DB bench press, right? I like to use dumbbells because, if I can't lift the weight, I don't have to worry about dying or embarrassing myself. But what I do is, so with the bench press, I currently, my limit, my 5 rep max is 125-pound dumbbells for 5 reps. That is my 5 rep max. I guarantee you that every single Monday, which is my chest day, I'm going to be doing sets up to my 5 rep max. So I'll do 100 pounds. I'll warm up with 65 pounds. I do 6 reps. Then I do 80 pounds. Then I do 6 reps. Then I'll go 100 pounds and then I'll do 6 reps. And I'll work my way up by increments of 10 or 20 or however I feel comfortable with. Doesn't really fucking matter until I get to 125 for 5 reps to 6 reps, right? Whatever I can do. And I can eyeball it and basically tell, okay, that was really hard. And then I stop. But that's another thing. People don't really know what it means to actually like give effort for it to be a really difficult workout. People actually don't know what it means to forcefully progress yourself. Like people don't really know what it means to like actually struggle in the gym. And that's something you have to like work out by yourself because like I'll see someone they'll do like a weight or workout and it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done, and they're like, oh man, that was hard. It's like, no, it actually wasn't hard. You're just not used to doing hard things. You're lazy. That's not actually like a hard workout. You have to know, you'll know when it's hard when on the last rep you can barely lift it off. And that's why I say for people who are trying to build on their own, who don't have friends to go into the gym, use dumbbells more often. Try and use dumbbells or set the weights up in ways so that whereas if you fail, you don't need anyone to help you rack it. Now, I don't think that it's possible with a barbell bench presses, regular flat bench. I don't think that's really possible. But I know it's possible with squat. You can set the rack up in a way as to where the dumbbells aren't gonna like fucking the barbell isn't like gonna fucking crush your spine in half. But you need to know what your limit is, and you need to have force progression. But the main point that I want to drive home is focus on the fucking record. Focus on your progression in the movement. Focus on the progression in the movement. That's another thing. People like to switch movements. Stop doing 5 different workouts for chest. Pick two, do those two for 3 months, beat your records until you can reach a weight that you're like, damn, that's pretty dope. And then move the fuck on. Like add 30 more pounds to your 5 rep max and then move on. I think before before I joined the military, and I can attribute my strength increase to the military because I get 3 meals a day. And you know the bases here they have snacks and shit, but I can attribute my strength to the fact that like I have pretty decent nutrition here and calories because I my issue was I was stagnant because I was in a caloric surplus, so I was constantly working out and trying to push myself, but I was basically like in a slight plateau, slight increase, slight plateau. Once I started eating like a fucking madman, and I had 3 meals a day, and I forced myself to eat on the schedule till I wanted to cry and piss myself, that's when I actually started to blow up in the gym. And when I had that caloric surplus of maybe 400 calories and Pop Tarts and 500 calories and pistachios before 2 hours or an hour before working out, I will throw weight up like it's nobody's business. But let me not get on a tangent. What was I saying? You want to add 30 more pounds to 2 movements. I do the same chest workout every Monday. I've done the same chest workout every Monday for almost a year now. I think it's probably been like 9 months, maybe 10. It's almost a year now. I've switched to like dumbbell presses and I've stuck to the same thing. And I was maybe hitting 90, 95 pounds, 90 pounds for 8 on a good day. Started eating more, stuck to the same workout. Now I'm doing 120, 125 pounds for 5 reps on a day where I'm actually kind of in a caloric deficit. I've barely put myself in a surplus. Think about that. Because, your muscle will, I'm not going to get into how muscle recruitment and how your body will adapt over time, but you need to think of your body as just a machine. Like it's just going to adapt. People are so scared to like stress their bodies out because they think that their body is like some fucking child that has feelings and like it's a body. It's a machine. It's going to do what you tell it. Just take care of it. Give it what it needs. Give it food, sunlight, water and sleep. Okay? And then like put it to work and it's just going to change. People think that they're the exception to the gym. They think that you don't if you don't make your body do the work, that it's not going to adapt to the work. Like it's just not going to change. Like you're the exception. If you don't throw up weight in the gym, you're not going to get stronger. People will complain to me, "Oh, I do go to the gym. I'm just not getting stronger." Okay, you're going to the gym and wasting your time. Yeah, I don't. I don't do that. Another thing is if you do push yourself, you need to make sure that you're in a you need to make sure that you're in a protein surplus, that you're getting those um, that you're getting as much protein as possible. That's another thing. And muscle building really changes the whole game for you. It changes how you burn fat too. Because if you build muscle with resistance training, your body has now needs more nutrients, now needs more energy to supply your larger muscles, the larger engines of your body. So you're going to be burning more calories with the more muscle you have. I'm actually not that great of a runner, but I'm very lean and muscular. And I took a body mass and I took a body composition test, I think roughly actually a week ago. And I found that I'm 3.9% body fat. I think what I'll do is I'll probably post it or maybe edit the video and clip it on the screen with the picture of it. But I can tell you the truth that I don't do cardio in the gym. Um, I can attribute this to the fact that yes, I am Nigerian. Boom, there goes half my fans right there. Oh, he's not credible. He's black. He's African genetics. Suck my dick. But it's also due to the fact that like I have high muscle density, and I'm also active daily. But the higher your muscle density, I guarantee you the more energy your body will need. This is why athletes that you see in the NFL, they're always just like eating a shit ton of food or like candy, or they're just always snacking, but they don't like gain any fat. They don't get fat. It's because their bodies just need more energy. But of course, depending on your goals and who you are, you need to make sure that you're eating according to your fitness goals. If you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, and you hear me say, just build more muscle, that doesn't mean eat whatever you want. That means you do still need a diet and nutrition, but you should consider building more muscle with resistance training, so that the rates at which you do lose the fat will increase, because the increased caloric demand that your now more grown muscles will need. So anyway, guys, I'm not gonna drag this video on too long. I be trying to add music to my videos, but then these free for profit beats, they end up switching up on you, and all of a sudden it's copyright. So I'm just gonna have this video be a blank, raw video, and I just want to get back to posting daily. The military has I'm grateful that I joined, but I'm just gonna be honest, this shit just ruined the fuck out of my flow. I have like horrible flow and consistency, but hey, everything comes at a cost. If I'm not like, it seems like I'm not looking at the camera right now, it's because the glare of this solar flare ass Dragon Ball Z ass sun is right here, because I'm in a dead center of a state at which the sun will shine directly on you with no mountains. So I apologize for that, but if you guys really fuck with the content, go ahead, like, subscribe. All the back at me, man. Peace.